I've got a special guest in the house today. We've got James Avello from Butler Title. James is, I consider James a friend. He helped me. We sat right here at this table. This is a place of business. This is a closing table. We're at Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, where I get to be a marketing director to some pretty special mortgage advisors. And we did the closing for my first property purchase right here. It was really neat. It was smooth. It was fun. So to catch you in the office today, you were visiting some of your partners. It was really nice to get you in here and have you sit down and just talk about what you do for a living. So you're on the titling side of the industry, the real estate industry. How did you get into titling? A brief explanation of what exactly title is so that people understand that. How did you get into it?
Sure. So thanks for having me. Title insurance. When you buy property, a bank is going to make you buy title insurance. Title insurance is an insurance policy to make sure if anything pops up after that closing, an unrecorded lien or something that would encumber that property, that you as a homeowner wouldn't be on the hook for. So that insurance policy would kick in and pay off whatever that may be. Okay, awesome. Well, that's a succinct and strong, solid explanation. How did you personally get into the industry? I have this assumption that I feel like most title people are attorneys, right? They're many
so
are.
How did you get into the industry?
So I grew up in a real estate family, brokers, developers, contractors, down here in Broward County. So I grew up in this world. I always knew I wanted to get into real estate in some capacity. After graduating law school down in UM, moved back up to Broward County, had a couple jobs, and then realized I want to blaze my own trail and do my own thing. So 2018, opened up Butler Title, and here we are. 6 years later, 5,000 deals later, giving away about $1 million in Butler Rebate, which I know you know about that.
Took advantage of it. I think it's an awesome program. I want to ask you to share a little bit more about that program. So James Avello is the name. Butler Title is the game. You can brand that if you want. But let me know, how did we get so I even said I've done this myself as a friend. I know it's James Avello, but I've even said James Butler before. You know, I said it at one of the takes that we did, James Butler. So where did Butler Title come from? I
get that once a week. So I get a "Hey, Mr. Butler" email once a week.
That's good branding. That's good branding.
So,
right?
James Avello is my name. Butler Title is the name of the company. The name of that company stemmed from a concept called the Butler Rebate. We were trying to figure out when we opened our doors, how are we going to differentiate ourselves? There's a million title companies, a million law firms. How are we going to stand out? How are we going to differentiate, be a disruptor in the industry? So Butler Rebate in the state of Florida, title insurance is regulated by the state.
Okay.
Everyone pays the same rate.
Okay.
You buy a house for $500,000.
So listen up to this. If you're listening and you have not purchased property or you're a real estate agent, this is really important stuff because this is something that's going to separate Butler Title from the other options or other opportunities that are out there. So explain that hot program.
Sure. So exactly what you're saying differentiates us. Butler Rebate. Title insurance is regulated by the state. You're going to pay a premium based on that purchase price. Doesn't matter who you close with. There's a million title companies. We all have to charge the same state-regulated rate. But what we do at Butler Title is we give our clients, whether it's a purchase or a refinance, 10% of that title insurance premium back as a credit on the closing statement. It's an instant rebate. We call it the Butler Rebate. That's why we named the company Butler Title.
That's fantastic. That's awesome. That's right to the point. That makes sense. That's what comes to mind. I think of Butler. I think concierge. I think service. I think that's fantastic. So, anyone you want to shout out? I like names. Anyone you've been doing deals with here this summer, or someone that you're working to deal with for the fall. Give us some names.
Yeah, I work with a lot of great realtors and lenders. Obviously, here next door to me.
You pointed next door. So we're not in a bedroom or a back room or a stuffy studio. We're in a place of business. So why'd you point over there?
So right next door, Rachel Bogue, Fairway loan officer.
Yeah. Shout out Brian Kutu.
Shout out Brian Kutu. Great team. I've done some closings with them. Mm-hmm. Everyone on the Fairway team's great. On the real estate agent side, I'm going to give a special shout out because this week he's on the leaderboard with 3 contracts submitted. So Mike Diarbus, owner broker of Tribe Real Estate in Broward County. So again, a lot of great realtors, but Mike's in the leaderboard with 3 deals submitted this week. So thanks, Mike, and appreciate your trust.
That's awesome. I love that. I've never met a Mike I didn't like. So that's a great thing. Listen, if you want to get a shout out here in one of the videos, or if you want to come and sit with us in the office, you're more than welcome to come in. So you can't. It's not just likes and comments and shares. You pick up the phone, shoot an email, do a deal. Right? That's the important thing. I like that.
Let's make some money.
Let's go. So that's a great thing to say. Great statement. Let's make some money because we hear people's whys and advice and mic drop moments. So I want to give you the stage right now. So this is your platform. Can you leave us with a why or a piece of advice or a mic drop moment?
The why. I think recently my why has changed. So as you know, 21 months ago, I had twin girls, so I'm a new dad. And as all parents know, when you have kids, your world changes, your priorities change, and you realize, man, I got to hustle up even more. So now that I have kids and I got a long, long road ahead of me with providing for them, that's the reason. I wake up, I hustle, even on the days you don't feel like it. You got to show up, you got to put in the work and execute. So that's my why.
Let's go. Are you kidding me? Let me know if that resonates with you. Anything we're discussing, if it's a hot topic to you, if you want to come in, let me know what's happening in your market. We want to connect with you. This isn't really like that social media centric. Really what we're doing is we want to thin the veil toward resources that you can have so that you can meet people that you may not have met, through normal channels like Instagram or Facebook or things like that. This is an opportunity for you to get to know someone without actually meeting them. So I really appreciate having you here and getting an opportunity to speak with you. Can I rapid fire some stuff at you?
Let's do it.
All right, let me know. We got football season coming up. What's your favorite football team?
FSU Seminoles, Miami Dolphins.
FSU. You said you're a Hurricane.
Ooh, undergrad FSU. Got to stick to my roots.
Okay. All right. So the wife's okay with it? Are you house divided? What's going on here?
Wife's a Seminole too, so
okay.
we're good.
All right.
I got
so
my internal
good.
house divided because 4 years at FSU, 3 in Miami for law school. So
that's cool. All right. So go Seminoles. Let's go. You got like a date night coming up or anything like that? You guys deserve a date night. You got anything coming up?
Yeah, date nights are hard with the twins, but we actually have the wife's birthday coming up in September.
Where are you doing that?
Doing a little staycation in Palm Beach.
You got to tell us. Where's it going to be?
That's a secret.
Secret. Okay, we like secrets. That's okay. I'm actually going to do my better half. Her birthday's coming up in a weekend. We're going to stay. I'll tell you where we're going to stay. We're going to stay at the Faena in Miami Beach.
Oh,
so we're
nice.
really excited about
Nice.
that. That's like our favorite place to go. Let me know if you've been there before.
Great spot.
If somebody wants to ask you a question or they just want to get to know you, can they shoot you an email or give you a phone call?
Yeah, absolutely. Always happy to chat. Agents, lenders, buyers, sellers, give me a shout at James Avello on Instagram or james@butlertitle.com. Shoot me an email. Happy to jump on a call and talk shop.
That's it. This was a pleasure, man. I hope you really enjoyed it. It took us a few times to shoot, but that's
it.
okay.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah, we're dialing in on the marketing, and I hope. I hope you enjoy this like comfortable kind of style
I love
talking.
it.
It's not going to be the last time we're going to have you come back. Hopefully
do
we
it.
can have you sit and talk to some mortgage advisors and real estate professionals about titling, get your channels going.
Sure.
And we'll leave them with, social media. You feel like you're in a box, but we're not in a box.
We're not in a
Right?
box.
Let's get out of the box. We're robots.
Break out of the box.